All right, so I should be live now. Just a precautionary check. I'm gonna see if I am actually live. So yeah, so I put this out on Twitter already. That's done. Now I need to check if I'm live. Yep, it says I'm live. All right, I'm gonna switch this from top chat to live chat just to see it. Yeah, I am in fact live. So I'm going to switch this off. I am going to switch to the game itself. There we go. Where is the audio? Does it not play during the... No, there it is. All right, there we go. Oh, I messed up a little bit. Hold on. Is this still selected? Okay, that should do it. Well, okay, so now we are live. Here's Need for Speed. Here's the first look. Yeah, one thing I need to do is go to audio. I am going to completely switch off the music because I don't think there is a way to take the copyrighted songs out, and I really don't want a copyright claim in this video, in this live stream. It's a pain in the ass to deal with, especially with live streams because, you know. Anyway, so the car volume is good enough for me. Alright, so no one in the chat right now, but we can, I guess, start playing. Someone will join in at some point. So if someone is joining in the chat, do let me know if you're here. Say something on the chat, because I can't actually see how many people are on the stream because I don't have the browser open. I guess I can do it on my laptop.
We can buff that out, not a problem.
All right. So there's this weird thing with this game. Like so far, if I'm sitting like further away from the screen, it looks kind of grainy and bad. But if I'm sitting right next to it, it actually looks better. I don't. This is the exact opposite of what usually happens. I am out of my depth here. Anyway, so what I'm going to do right now is just hold on. I'm going to bring my laptop. I'm going to put that there, and that way I'll have tabs on the chat. Hold on. So in a way, then I won't need to look here all the time. Just wait 1 second. I'll be back. All right. Put the laptop on battery saver. Actually, I might keep it here because I'm using a controller anyway, so I don't need the keyboard right now. I'm on the screen, right? Yeah. Don't worry, don't worry. It's all gonna happen. Just gonna start up some stream stats here. All right. I probably should have done a better job, preparing for this. I didn't, unfortunately, because I don't think about these things. And plus, I was very excited to actually get started with the game itself, so I didn't think much. Okay, so so far, no one on the stream. That's fine. We'll get someone at some point. So I'll stream at max for like 2 hours, not more than that, because I need some of that extra time to actually get a video out, the benchmarks for a 3060. So yeah, I'll work on that. Let's just get with the game right now. And okay, so first impressions. So let's talk about that. So first impressions, I actually do like this handling model. I don't know what they did with it. I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. It seems like a better NFS heat. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna go one better. I'm gonna say this feels a weird middle ground between the Crew 2 and NFS Heat. Like, this feels a bit like Crew 2. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I feel like it feels like Crew 2. Also, while we're at that, no. Okay, I need to gain more speed there. See, actually, I think this spot was in the trailer. If I'm not mistaken, this spot actually appears in the trailer. So the car makes this jump. Hold on. I want to try and make this jump, but without crashing. There we go. There we go. They got there. Oh, I keep forgetting that. Okay. Like, Need for Speed, the criterion, okay? I'm gonna need you to let me reconfigure some of the controls here. Because right now, like, having this as the nitrous and this as a handbrake kind of feels weird. Like, I can get over me having nitrous on the X. Like, okay, first of all, every Need for Speed game that I've played before this one has been with a keyboard mouse. This is the first NFS game that I'm starting off with a controller. So that obviously already makes things a little bit weird. But other than that, I would much rather have this as my handbrake rather than this. So give me the B as handbrake, or O, I guess, in my case. So give me that as a handbrake. Like, at least give me the option to do that. Hey, what happens if I bump into this cop? You know what? There's one coming right there. I'm gonna bump straight head on into him.
Here we go.
Alright, chased by one cop. Alright, let's get rid of him. I don't know how, but surely we can. Oh boy, I am a dumbass. Well, that's a good start. So I have this record in Need for Speed where no one can bust me. Like, even the hardest police had difficulty catching me. And sometimes they found it impossible. Like in the original Most Wanted, I pretty much was never ever busted. So yeah, I want to keep that alive, but it won't help if I keep crashing like a moron.
Let's sweep the area, people. If I had wings, I would fly.
Escaped. All right, first police chase. I did literally nothing, but hey, who cares? Okay, so car definitely needs a repair now. Like, it's falling apart a little bit. I don't know what is it about this game, but I am really getting the Crew 2 vibes here. And while I am talking about Crew 2, this game doesn't look that good. Like, considering how good Forza Horizon 5 looks, this doesn't look as good. And also, might I add, Forza Horizon 5, not only does it look good, it runs very nicely. Like, even a relative potato could run it. Like, considering this game as well. So this requires more resources to run. Considerably more, actually. And right now, you might be interested in knowing what settings I'm running. So I haven't really done any tuning. So I did run it on Ultra. And at Ultra, this does not run at 60 FPS, at least on a 3060. Now take that as you will. But what I did after that was I put this to auto. And, well, it runs surprisingly well. So I don't really care about it. What I did do was... shit. I'm gonna keep that on Ultra. Yeah, put this on. And I have put DLSS on quality. So I needed just that little bit of security. So this was running at 60 FPS. That was not the issue. I just needed that little bit more performance so that I have that little bit more headroom in case there are multiple things in the screen and the performance dips a little bit. It will still remain in that zone and I will still get a consistent 60 FPS. So I always do that. So if I can run a game, say if I'm doing a benchmark run, and you might have seen a lot of benchmarks on my channel as well. Like, you've seen my benchmark runs and you think that that's the settings that I'm running. That's not actually the case. I will usually lower the settings a little bit more so that I get that peace of mind, a little bit of that. Also, that depends on how well optimized the game is. So if like the FPS moves around a lot, then I'd obviously need that headroom. But in something like Forza Horizon 5, I never even thought of having that headroom, because pretty much whatever settings I put in, the performance is rock solid. So I never had to think about it. Alright, event. So there is a buy-in here. So this is a $0 buy-in, so that's a good thing. So heat gain, a half heat level. I think I am already at 1, so it doesn't matter. All right, let's get ourselves $3,000. We probably won't, but why not? Also, yeah, the initial option in the race was actually between a Countach, a Dodge Charger, or a Nissan Silvia. And after thinking about it a lot, I actually went for, well, the Countach. Oh, I don't have nitrous.
Oh shit.
What?
I'm feeling the pressure.
I'm drafting.
Welcome to Lakeshore. You have to be this tall to ride.
All right.
I got this. I'm doing this. I'm literally doing this right now.
That's it.
Okay, if the volume is a little bit low, do let me know. Okay, so far it seems like it does lose grip a little bit, but not too much, and drifting actually is slowing you down a lot more than it did in NFS Heat. Now that might just be this car, because I haven't done any performance tuning, so I can't tell you for sure, but it does seem like grip actually makes the car grippy, but it doesn't sacrifice performance for it. I mean, drifting is actually slower and not so precise. Almost screwed up there. It's going to take a while. Okay, so it is sliding, so it is losing grip on the rear end, so I probably should increase the downforce a little bit. I'll do that eventually. And
This race is still gonna be mine.
oh, I might need to increase the difficulty a little bit, but yeah, I'm not gonna go cocky right now. I mean, they are still close to me, and with Need for Speed there's always rubber banding. Pay attention to the damn game. Damn it! That was not a race I should have lost.
You can dish it out, but you can't take it.
Damn it!
Everything.
It was such a easy win. Should I just restart? I think I should just restart. Yeah, I'm just gonna restart. There are 4 restarts left. Why? Why do I only have 4 restarts? Or still no one on the stream? That's okay. Alright, I have one thing to do. Okay, so still no one on the stream, which doesn't surprise me. I'm like, weirdly, most of my audience is not from India. So even in India, it's like it's afternoon on a Tuesday. Like no one is watching right now. But yeah, it's worse for people who are overseas, because the game has launched, yes, but most people either have jobs or they have something to do. So I'm not really expecting literally saw zero marketing for this. Did my tweet actually go out? That's the important thing. Yeah, it is. It has gone out 12 minutes ago. Damn. Still no one joined? That's sad. Well, nothing I can do about that. I'm just gonna keep the marker here, and let's resume. Oh, damn it. That's a bad launch. What the hell is this car? That's a fair lady, I think.
But I can do better. Hey, I can do this all day.
All right. Yeah. It's not just about you losing grip. You know, just for this segment, I'm going to keep this on the screen so that I always know what the performance is. Because I think I'm getting some dips here. That could be just in my head.
You're about to see zoom past?
Unbound your mustache from your face. can't help it, dude. There's not even much of it there. Oh, that's a Corvette.
Oh, I ain't about to let you get away with that.
All right. Last time I screwed up by literally not paying attention, so I'm going to look in the screen more. Hey, that was something, you know, something that would be neat if I could have the chat on the screen right now. So like literally on the display that I'm looking at, if I could have the chat like on the top left or something. Is this game open world? Well, yeah.
This race is still gonna be mine.
I think the last 5-6 Need for Speed, ever since NFS run, everything has been open world. Weirdly, even Hot Pursuit was open world. So, alright, that's the first race victory right there. So yeah, even Hot Pursuit was open world technically. I mean, you couldn't really do anything in the open world except just to move around. I don't know. Okay. So yeah, pretty much all of them have been open worlds. Your car, low risk, petrol unit active, won't chase on side, outrun it, outmaneuver it, take it down. Okay. So far, this making everything open world isn't the best idea. I agree, but open world sort of works for Need for Speed. Like, I don't have a complaint with that. Like, NFS Heat had an open world, pretty much one of the best open world races ever made. Getting custom tracks for campaign is more engaging. Yes, that's what NFS really needs. So that's something that Forza did really well. So with Forza Horizon 5, there are so many custom events. You can do so much with it. And, you know, that's just how it is. Like, that's why Forza was the best arcade racer. I think we should have both. Sure, I'm not complaining there. As I'm actually excited about Forza Motorsport. I mean, it was supposed to be this year, but it's not. Like, as a car guy, I'm definitely looking forward to Forza Motorsport. That seems like my thing, really. Like, I like arcade racers a lot. Like, my entire childhood is Need for Speed. But I also like, okay, motorsport isn't really simulation, but you get the point. So yeah, if they want to make something like an NFS Shift 3 or something, that would be cool with me. Alright, so you just lose the police. Well, that's not very good. Route to Ryder's garage, okay?
That felt weird. Needed a bit more style, you know?
You wouldn't know style if it fell out of the sky.
Please, I'm only letting you drive this thing because you needed something to do.
What are you talking about? I have lots to do. Posing on the hood.
Alright, now might be a good time to get into the handling tuning. Why can't I switch this? Is it just... Okay, I need a higher downforce. Drift entry. Oh, you can just switch it off entirely. Oh, that seems nice. That's handy. Wait, does it say 580 subscribers now? Am I looking at it correctly? Yeah, it says 580, so I gained a subscriber. Thanks. I don't know who it was, but thanks. You create a bunch of custom tracks and connect them all and create it over. That's basically Hot Pursuit. That's basically what they did with Hot Pursuit. They made a bunch of tracks and then they made just an open world. It was you. Oh, you weren't subscribed before. I didn't know that. I assumed you were. Wait, weren't you in the last stream? Like, how did you get there?
I'm telling you, when I'm...
Alright, let's try without any brake to drift.
I'm not gonna
Okay, that's 500.
forever, you know. This girl's got ambition.
Okay, so it is gripping more.
Ambition to finally get some style.
It is gripping a little bit more.
Oh, I don't doubt that. I do doubt you have style.
Yeah, it is gripping a little bit more. Alright, enter garage. Yes. Now to bank the cash. So okay, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to test this, but I think they might have implemented the whole night scene from NFS heat into the day as well, so you can bank cash and you can get more if you have a higher heat level.
How'd it go out there today?
Car's looking good. The
Okay.
driving ain't bad either.
You two make a winning team. Speaking of winning, you see those new cars out front? I got a client wants one of them.
All right, so there is okay, that's I guess my first problem with the game. You can't disable the effects.
I'll take care of it tonight.
The best racing game is Sonic R. I haven't played it. I can't comment on that. Like, is it similar to Mario Kart? I am not sure. I haven't played it. All right. One small problem. I already found one. Why is the menu so unresponsive? Like, the rest of it is fine. It's just you do this and then like it takes time for it to register. I don't know why that's happening. All right, paint and wrap, edit wrap. I doubt there are wraps already, so I suck at designing. Like, I am not a good artist. Okay, can we get a yellow Countach? That would be excellent. That's not yellow, that's green. Oh, that's yellow. There we go. Oh, we can have a white Countach. So if you have not seen Wolf of Wall Street, this was like, I remember when I first watched Wolf of Wall Street, like in that entire movie, I just loved the car, the white Countach. Oh, I'm gonna get this material. So current, recent, whatever, metallic gloss, carbon. So you can do an entire carbon fiber finish. That's weird. Should I go gloss or metallic? I think I should go gloss. Gloss is fine. Apply, yes. New save. Looks so cool. Get it. Sure. I guess at some point. Like, hey, community, let's see if, oh, people have already designed this. Nice. Okay. Go people. Like, okay, this is only PC. That's kind of a bummer, but hey, at least people are doing, okay, they didn't do much, but they are doing something. I'm gonna give them that. This one actually does look cool. This purple one actually does look cool. I'm not a fan of the whole multicolor thing. This might be cool. Remove green for full design. Okay, I think he's promoting his channel. That's great, I guess, but I don't particularly like the, I'm not knocking on the designer there. Delayed audio. Is it? Okay, I need to check then. Which part of the audio is delayed? Is the game audio delayed or is my voice delayed? I need to know that first. Rip, why? Did my audio die? Actually, the desktop audio, there is no, the other guy left. Okay. Yeah, there were 2 viewers. The audio is delayed. Like, which part? Like, is my voice delayed or is the game delayed? Try to fix it. Hold on. Default. So I've set it up with a delay because there was some problem with my mic, so I actually did induce a delay there. So I'm going, first of all, I'm just going to remove that. Maybe that will fix it. So let me know if that fixed it. So I'm just going to count, like, just in case, to sync it, in case you need that. So 3, 2, 1. So I don't know if that worked, but let me know. Turn off your mic. Why? I guess I can try that. And turned it back on again. Did that work? Like, is the audio lagging, or like is the audio behind? The audio is delayed. So my video is ahead, but the voice is not. So there is a bigger delay then. So hold on. Let me go to the negative delay then. Can I go minus? I don't think I can go minus. 4000 ping. I don't know, that shouldn't happen. Hold on. Let's try something. I mean, it's working fine on my end. I just monitored it. It was working fine here. So let me hear it over here. Maybe that will help. Hold on. Sorry about that technical issue. Nothing I can do. Let's see. Why is this? Enable. Okay, the stream seems fine on my end. Oh no, wait, yeah, there is a big delay. Hold on. Yeah, there were 2 viewers. The audio is delayed. Like, which part? Like, is my voice delayed or is the game delayed? Okay, the audio is way too late. Hold on. It's not a webcam thing. It's not a webcam thing. That I can confirm. Because the webcam is literally just, it has got nothing to do with this audio setup. The audio is different. It's not coming from the same source. So I think let's see. I can't induce any delays with the video, unfortunately. Might have to. Did it work? I put a negative 100 here. So let's see if that worked. I'm gonna put this back on live. Put a negative 100 here. So let's see if that works. Yeah, it seems to be working. Is it fine now? Is it fine now? It seems to be working here. Yeah, it seems to be working. Is it fine now? Is it fine now? So I have a 100 millisecond delay on the video this time. So it seems to be working here. Let's try it with the game now. So I'm going to switch back to the game. Right. Driving effects, tags, samples. Yeah, I don't need that. It's working. Yes, nice. All right, so the thing is, sometimes there's a weird behavior with the mic. I don't know what's happening, but sometimes it will play the audio a little bit forward and sometimes a little bit behind. So I actually adjusted it for the last time it was connected, and I had to adjust it 100 milliseconds forward in time. This time I put it 100 milliseconds backward in time. So the video is actually delayed now. But that's okay. At least it's working. That's fine. Exhaust sound. Okay, that's fine. Style. Wait. Yeah. Body. The mic is a little naughty boy. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this mic. Like, when I bought it, a lot of people had said that it was good for the price it was, but I think I should have spent a little bit less than this, because if I'm going to get this kind of quality anyway, I might as well have spent a little bit less. Okay, so body kits. I think this is out of my budget range. Yeah, I don't think I can get this right now, so I'll just focus on the body parts. All right, it brings too much inconvenience. Yes. All right, this is my first nitpick, I guess, of this game. Do not like this new style of UI. This UI sucks. Like, I know it's similar to NFS Heat, but the fact that there is no garage behind it and also that there's some weird circles and stuff. Like, it's good that it says that it's front wheels, wing mirrors and all that, but I don't know, it just feels a little bit weird to me. No, I'm not gonna put canards on this beautiful car. In fact, a part of me just doesn't want to put anything in this car, because it is such a cool car in its own right. Edit rear bumper. So if you want to, you can just remove the bumper, which is a pretty cool customization option in my opinion. Like, edit diffuser. So do I have one? No. Exhaust. Ooh, you can put this one. It's weird, but okay, I think I'm sort of lagging again. Let me know. Alright, I don't think I need to change much here. It's okay. Right stance. Okay, that's more important. Alright, no, don't want to go too low. Just enough so that camber doesn't set in. Alright, they need to improve this. Please improve this. Because this was a big problem for me in both Payback and Need for Speed Heat. Weirdly, this was actually better in the rebooted NFS game. Like the 2014 one or the 2015 one, because I played it on PC. Like, that had a better stance tuning, and even the mod for NFS Heat, what was it called? NFS Unite, yeah. That thing had better options. Like, this thing sucks. Like, they should have put more here, like more options here, like making the wheels wider, or, you know, having the height option so that it doesn't automatically apply camber to your car. Like, a little bit of camber is fine. Like, it's I guess a little bit even natural, considering that the weight of the car is going to go down, and also it will help with the grip a little bit. So that's fine, but I don't want too much camber. I don't like that style. Alright, let's just play. Alright, okay, we are going out in the night. Buy-in of 4,000. I don't have 4,000. Oh, that's why I can't go there. The speed race. Okay, so there's a street race and there's a speed race. So this is a lap thing. So I guess I can go for this first. For a brief second, I thought there was another viewer. There was. For a very, very brief second, there was another viewer. He's gone now. He or she. I guess I shouldn't assume. They are gone now. Whoever they was, they are not here anymore. Alright, nighttime. What's the performance like? It's the same.
Heat from earlier ain't died down yet.
Yeah, could be. Could be. That's why. See, I probably should have set it up properly, but I was just excited to play it. Like,
So what's next for you?
my entire channel started with Need for Speed. Like, that's the whole reason why this channel even exists. Like, yes, it's been about Assassin's Creed for a long time now. Like, there's barely been any NFS content, but like, every time there's an NFS game, I'm still like a kid again. Like, I just love the franchise so much. Like, a lot of people grew up with Assassin's Creed. I grew up with this,
We found somewhere we belong now.
and like, that has an effect on you.
Win shit.
No, we gonna win shit. Lots of shit. Coming through.
All right, so far grip handling seems to have improved. Thumbs up for that. In general, the physics seems nice. No clipping issues.
That one.
The streets seemed a little bit too open, too wide.
Tried the red cap, and I always try the red cap.
Need for Speed mobile game. Which one?
It was in the
There have been a few NFS mobile games.
Later, right now.
Like, the first NFS mobile game that I played was, I guess coincidentally, the first NFS mobile game. That was NFS Most Wanted. Did you play that? Why can't we run over NPCs? Psychopath. The top-down police chase one. I can't recall. Which one was that? Doesn't ring a bell. I don't know. They could have maybe added that to one of the mobile games. I can't remember. What's the one I played? I don't know. I can't remember that one. But hey, on the flip side, like the first one I played was NFS Most Wanted. Like it was, I remember that, like that was the first phone I had. I guess, okay, that's not entirely true. That was the first smartphone that I had. And that was my first year in college. So I got a decent phone and that was the first game I played on it.
We can't enter every event, right? We ain't got the money for the big leagues yet.
Alright, let's go to event. So we can't get into this right now, but once we win this race, we might get into that one. So let's try and win this one first. Wait, hold on. I think I know. Do you mean those old Java games? Like the NFS Run or the other older, like Undercover and stuff. Do you mean those mobile games? Because yeah, I've also played those ones. Like the ones that were in the Symbian system. Alright.
Show me what you're made of.
Alright, that should be easy. Let's just draft. I just love the whole idea and the mechanic of drafting because it is completely grounded in reality. Like this actually does happen. Like you can get quite a slipstream.
They were jaywalking anyway.
That doesn't mean I should run them over. Like jaywalking doesn't give you the right to run over people.
Don't joke.
Alright, 20 meters. I am loving this so far. No complaints. Absolutely no. Like that turn, yeah, that's what I wanted from the last few Need for Speed games. Alright, they have definitely improved the physics. I am loving it so far. Alright, it's a 2-lap race. That's not a long one. Alright.
My money is gonna stay my money.
Don't mind us.
Sorry people, just move out the way. Hey, at least this is better than Watch Dogs, where the enemies are weirdly suicidal. And also, might I add, Burn Nitrous is back. Like, I don't know how good it will be in the online, like the racing meta, but hey, at least it has Burn Nitrous. Like, it also has Burst, like it has both. So if you tap it, you get Burst. If you hold it, oh damn it. I keep hitting the rewind button for Forza.
Woo! Let's take 'em.
Finally, some real action.
Police is here.
Patrol wants in on the action too.
Let's go, boys. Second win. Watch Dogs Legion was decent. I was not among the haters. It was among the top. I don't even remember. I think it was the one of the top 3 games on my list that year. I loved it. I loved Watch Dogs Legion. Like, yes, it has definitely has deficiencies. It's not like it's perfect. Okay, you really don't need to give me a timer to start the cop chase. Like, come on. I'm not a 2-year-old. See, I hate it when games hold your hand. I love the outpost. Yeah, I love the game. I love the idea that you can play as any NPC. Now, could they have done it better? Like, definitely. But, like, considering how much they did with what they had to work with, considering the older generations and their processing power, it is downright fantastic that they even managed what they did.
They gotta be close to giving up.
All right, let's escape. Can we not park here?
At all costs.
All right.
That's how we do.
All right. Reward 100.
Driving. Imagine if Rydell could have seen that.
Seriously? He'd lose it.
You know he got up to worse back in the day.
Not Rydell. He does everything back.
Where is the map again? All right, there we go. All right, now you can do this event. So I'm gonna go there.
It's all about family, kid.
Throw NPCs and not set people. Yeah, so one of the things that they could have done better is, at the very least, have it so that you can inherit some of the qualities of the NPCs onto others. So if I have a hitman, like if I have someone with a silenced pistol, I can have a hitman train that person. And that way, if someone has like the perfect voice or body combo, that way I can actually get them to, you know, work properly.
So, after Rydell's retired, we've torn
Like that way I can have the character that I want with the voice set and the looks that I want.
Sell out gigs. Get fed grapes by my entourage. Why?
Yes.
What you got your eyes on?
They definitely could have done something with that. Like, in fact, I think if they had extended a little bit of it, like if they had extended the lifetime for Watch Dogs Legion, they probably would have done something like that. I just feel like once the reception was bad, they just gave up on it. I don't really blame them for it because Ubisoft, like, it was in a bad position at that point.
Pizza nights on the
But also sometimes I just don't understand their decisions. Like, why on earth would you release 3 games within a month? 3 big titles for you within a month.
Guess I haven't worked it all
Still keep a recruit system. Like, yeah, the recruit system was fine. It's just that additional system would have added a little bit more depth to it. Like, you will still get more recruits with their own qualities, and you can add to those qualities. Like, for a single player game, that would have been fine. Like, I could have had the ultimate assassin build. Like, for example, someone who has a knife as a melee weapon and has those knife takedowns, but also has a gun, like a silenced weapon, to have a more ranged approach. Like, that would have been great. You can play as any NPC and side quest, and each recruit would be developed. Yeah. Like, they could have had more different types of quests for Watch Dogs Legion for recruitment, and even after recruitment you could have had specific character missions. They would still be randomly generated, but they would be there. All right, buy-in is 4,000 and we need to at least finish 6th, otherwise we lose money. That's a good mechanic, but I think I thought we were supposed to bet here. Okay, it's a speed race. The set manager should be the only one who completes the main story missions. That's actually not a bad idea. Like, considering how it went with Aiden Pierce. So once they announced Aiden Pierce and he came into the game, like, I didn't play as him because I didn't want to pay for the season pass. Like, it was very expensive, never on a discount, and I couldn't buy it because my cards don't work. So all that considered, oh, I missed the optimal launch. I'll nail that at some point. So yeah, they could have definitely have been set characters for set story missions and all the side stuff you can do with the recruits. I mean, you still feel like you are growing an organization, but you have proper characters. That's actually a very good idea. And then you could have like proper, instead of having the whole multiplayer split, you could have had multiplayer integrated in. So you could switch your character at any point, whichever character you're comfortable with, and they could play through the co-op missions. Like, they had that. I don't know why they split it in Watch Dogs Legion, because they had it and it worked perfectly fine in Watch Dogs 2 and even to some extent Watch Dogs 1. Like, they didn't have co-op in Watch Dogs 1. They had it in the DLC. But yeah, it was working fine. I don't know why they would remove it like that. Oh. Alright, we are through here. Now we catch the Corvette. Like, it's always the Corvette moving out. Like, I think this is just the introduction part of the game. Oh, he definitely tried to brake check me there. Oh wow, I am not catching that Corvette at all. He is moving. I guess that's a she. That's not a he. Is he not gonna slow down at all?
Hey, yo, see that flash? How was your cash, baby?
Patrol here. We're going after this perp too.
Oh damn it. I'm gonna lose my position now. This is bad.
Suspect flaked out.
I definitely moved past the divider there. What the hell happened? Alright, these arrows are very confusing. Why are there 2 arrows? It's putting me in 2 minds. Alright, what's in the chat? While recruits can be used in free roam, complete the cars in this game look realistic, but the characters look realistic characters. Yeah, that's actually a thing. Like, that was intentional. I'm gonna restart this race. I wasn't paying attention. Like, those were really dumb mistakes. I'm gonna restart this race. So yeah, your characters are cartoonish, like the effects are cartoonish, like look at the tire smoke. But the cars are very real. I don't know, they're trying something new, and so far it's not bugging me as much as I thought it would. Like, it's fine. Like, yeah, it's definitely out of place, but it's not as distracting as I thought it would be. Alright, I missed the start again. Alright, I need to get this perfect start going. Like, I'm missing the perfect starts every time. So you saw, like, there was this white bar. That's how you do a perfect start.
These perps can't drive worth a shit.
Really? You had to insult people like that? The police are so mean, man. Oh, wow. He got taken out there. He straight up got taken out by traffic. I guess that same thing happened to me before, so I can't complain. I'm not even complaining. Like, I'm praising the traffic, yeah.
Oh, I ain't about to let you get away with that.
Alright, as long as I follow him, I should be fine.
Joined in on pursuit of the suspect, dispatch.
Unless he also crashes. Then I won't be fine. Oh, that's a burst. Yeah, so burst nitrous does help a little bit, I guess.
One slipping on through.
Did I overtake her? I think I did.
Oh, I ain't about to let you get away with that.
I think I did. Come on. Come on. That's an overtake. That's a policeman right there. But on the off side, I don't have any nitrous left, so I need to switch lanes at some point.
Later, Slowcoat.
Ooh, I think that cop crashed. I mean, sad for him, I guess. I'm building nitrous, but really slowly. Oh, there we go. Past the finish line. GTA 4 had decent racing. The AI crashed a lot though. GTA 4 has just good driving mechanics in general. Wait, we have another concurrent viewer, guys. I see 2 viewers here. So whoever joined in the stream, welcome. And say something in the chat. As for the, yeah, GTA 4 though, like that's pretty much my favorite in terms of open world games. Like, not open world racing games, like obviously racing games will have better physics, but yeah, it just in terms of the game though, like the game itself, like it's really good.
He lose Wrenchy again?
He's left the keys for those new client cars he wants me to work on. Just wait. He's gonna lose his shit when he sees what I can do.
Like,
Get you ready to head back to the garage. I'll get started.
alright, I'm just gonna go slow. Alright. Wait, how do we? Oh, there we go. GTA 4 might be the best GTA. I wouldn't even say might. It is the best GTA. I don't think that's even up for a debate. Like, yeah, San Andreas is pretty close to my heart, and I would say, okay, that's close. But yeah, GTA 4 pretty much the best GTA game. Like, if they could implement like a better shooting system into GTA 4 or a better melee combat into GTA 4, like you don't need it there. I'm not saying it needs a better combat system or better shooting. I'm saying that would just make it better, and that would make it really good. So, like, Rockstar is never ever going to remake it, but it's good to speculate, I guess. I love its story. Yeah, hands down. Like, I would still say like San Andreas story is better, at least for me. But in terms of emotional impact though, like San Andreas story has its moments, but in terms of emotional impact, I don't think anyone can beat GTA 4. Like, GTA 4 was not a GTA story at all. Considering what Rockstar is doing with GTA now, it was just not a GTA story at all. So Nico says he wants to quit being a criminal and stop hurting others and all that jazz. Yeah, like, and actually he wants that. And in the end, like, I don't know. So I guess you have played it. So as a spoiler, still, like, at the end, like, it's his decision that leads to either of those endings, and none of those endings you can really disagree with. That's again everyone for just existing. That's a problem with any open world game. Like, look at Watch Dogs 2. Like, they are all hipster about them being like, oh, we are going to, you know, stop these, you know, big tech companies and all that stuff. Oh, and also we are going to fuck up the entirety of San Francisco. So yeah, this is something that's a problem with games in general, and most games don't really have a way of preventing it. Like, if you don't let people do that shit in GTA, then it would remove the point of having those things in a GTA game. But if you let them do that, then you need to compromise on the story then. Now, they wanted to tell that story, and I respect them for that. But yeah, it's always going to create that problem where your character can just become an absolute psychopath. It's actually a big problem in Assassin's Creed now, ever since they removed the whole you can't kill more than 3 civilians or you'll get desynchronized thing. So now it's back, I think, in Valhalla, but Odyssey didn't have it, and you could just, like, there were moments where in some storyline you're saving this village, you are being hailed as a hero, and I literally just murdered that entire village. So that stops you from killing anybody. Yeah, so Assassin's Creed understands what the franchise is. It's not just about killing people, it's about killing the right people. So it's in Assassin's Creed, like, I'm not considering Odyssey right now, and I'm not going to the entire debate about if it's an Assassin's Creed game or not. But in terms of the game itself, like, Assassin's Creed understands that it's not just about going around and killing random people. But on the other hand, GTA understands it is absolutely about that. That's what people do in a GTA game. And that's fine. But I still feel the story doesn't need to be shackled because of it. Like, I felt GTA 5 wasn't as mature as GTA 4 was. What do you think of the Valhalla's last update? I wouldn't say I'm excited. I am really burnt out on Valhalla. Because, look, it can be a really good conclusion. Like, it's not like Valhalla has a bad story. In fact, it has some of the best story in the franchise. It's just that after playing through that for like 200 hours to get through the story, get through all the content, I don't know. I might play it. I wanted to do the Tombs of the Fallen because apparently that has some lore connected to it. But like, at some point, I just don't want to play Valhalla anymore. GTA 5 story kind of felt disconnected. It did. But in a way, it was still fine. Like, I especially enjoyed like Franklin's story. Like, Michael and Trevor especially was your typical GTA player. Like, not protagonist, player. Isu Sword actually works unlike Unity. So it would make sense that it works here because it worked even in the beginning of Unity. So when he actually, so I don't remember the name of the Templar there. So I think Decamelion was the assassin, not the Templar. So whoever was the Templar there, he actually does use the sword. So it gets broken there, but it was working until Unity. So it makes sense. All right, let's just go play. Yeah, I think I can get this one. Ready, go. See, now this is what I wanted. So this is a really good. Okay. So very good criterion. Finally listen to people. So look, this is perfect. So what it shows you here is there are 3 ways of taking a corner. So it makes sense even in real life. So, okay, not exactly. This is still an arcade game. It won't work exactly like this. But what you can do is you can let go of the grip a little bit. So your car sort of loses grip, drifts a little bit, and gets into the line, shoots off. But that would be slower. Then that's fine, but you still take this line so that your car slows down, but then you get, like, you can just accelerate from this point on. Or you can take the geometric apex. So this would be something like a simulation game where you are going from the outside, you hit the apex, you go outside again, and you move like any simulation game. But you also have the complete like emergency brake. So what you can do, get here, take a quick like 90 degrees and go forward. Like, this would probably be the slowest, But if you don't want to hit the apexes every time, you can go for that. I dislike Unity's story and got like stealth and parkour. I don't even like Unity's parkour. Like, I felt Unity's story was good as long as Elise wasn't in it. Like, the love story didn't connect with me. So that was my big problem with Unity. And the combat, I actually did like Unity's combat. I would like them to improve upon it.
Great. So, what's up?
Can you pick up a buddy of mine? He's got some heat on him, needs some fast wheels.
You got it. Heading there now.
All right, let's get that. Elise pissed me off. Yeah, like, I like the fact that they were going for a whole what would happen if a Templar and an assassin fall in love or something.
Busted my ass all night while he was watching the spins lose another game.
Didn't you volunteer?
Whatever.
Don't take it personally. He appreciates you. You know he does.
So you on his side now?
Yes, it's not about sides, right? They'll just likes things done his way. Yes?
So yeah, as I was saying with Unity, so like the parkour in Unity, it has potential. I'm not going to say it's a bad system. It's sort of a play on Assassin's Creed 3. That's a system I actually do like. So yeah, it has potential, but it needs to be less contextual. It needs to be more responsive. That's what I would say. She was the one who left Arno despite him doing most of the work. Yeah, that's also true. From Elise's part, she was a little bit selfish and irrational. But I would put the blame squarely on Arno. Like, at some point, you have to stop chasing, dude. Come on. You can't just keep going after a girl, like, even if she's doing that. Like, have some self-respect. That was my biggest problem with Arno. Like, seriously, have some self-respect. Avoid the cops, get the racer to the safe house. Okay.
Name's Rudiger. I need to get to my safe house. Now. Wow,
Rudiger. Is he German?
Is this a date?
I guess he is German.
Or are we going to have a problem? We cool, buddy.
That's a terrible German accent, by the way.
Big on small talk, are you? I'd rather you talk.
Oh my! If this guy turns out to be actually German, like that's rather embarrassing for me. But I don't know. That just doesn't feel like an actual German guy.
Cool. Sitting in silence, alone.
Like, my reference for a German guy is Jürgen Klopp. I don't really know many German people. Simp for his stepsister. Yeah, that's the weird. Like, a lot of people have tried to. Oh, she's not his actual sister, but they were raised together. What the hell are you talking about? This is like the beginning of every porn ever.
Fully suck. Wow. Glowing endorsement. Hey, before you go, can I get a review from you? Because I think it would really, really help me out.
Are you always this needy?
Damn, Rudiger, I really thought we had something going here.
Just get me to where I need to be.
Cops seem like they really want to talk.
It's the same everywhere. They've made their mind up about you and want to take you down.
Ah, I got it. You're innocent.
Depends on your definition of innocent.
Not guilty?
Then no, I'm not, as you say, innocent.
Okay then.
Alright, he's a criminal. So we are transporting criminals. Literal criminals then. Well, that doesn't make me feel good. Like, I was fine with illegal street racing. I do think speed limits and stuff like that are stupid. Like, okay, when I say speed limits are stupid, I don't mean the traffic laws are stupid. Traffic laws are important. But I feel like in most places, the speed limits that they put for the cars is just dumb. Like, you have such a good, like, there is one really good stretch of road where I live. Like, it's the Pune-Mumbai Expressway. Like, okay, in terms of Indian roads, it's good. Like, obviously there are roads outside India that are better, but it's a really good stretch of road. Like, you can easily go like 140, 150 kilometers per hour. Like, in my crap box, I went like 150 kilometers per hour. But you can't actually do that. So, like, for most of the highway, they have cameras now, and you can't cross 100 kilometers per hour. So it doesn't matter if you're in a Celerio, if you're in a fucking Ferrari, you still need to go 100 kilometers. That's dumb. Take control away from parkour. Yes, absolutely. It was the dumbest thing ever. Like, they really did a good job with the animations. I would say that. It's one of the most well-animated games. I would still say AC3 has better animations, but still. But there is no control. Like my character has different results for the same input. That's not acceptable. I'm gonna do a video on that actually. All right, so that's done. That's one event done.
Yo, kid, you a yes?
No, out on my own. What's up?
Just calling to say the client was really happy with their car. Nice work, team.
Where are you?
The supermarket. I'm thinking about buying up the old
Even
truck.
AC1 no, not even AC1. AC1 pretty much has the best parkour. The reason for that is the really neat trick that they pulled with the vaulting mechanic. So in AC2, like, yes, AC2, AC Brotherhood has more refined in terms of, like, it's more polished. Like, the edge detection is better, like, you don't randomly clip into some edges. So that part is definitely neat. But in terms of the actual vaulting in AC1, that's a better way to get down than anything AC2 or AC Brotherhood has.
Just talk it out. We'll see
Like,
what it means.
I got a call coming through.
that's easily the better way to get down. Like, this is not even a contest. So that actually puts AC1, in my opinion, slightly above. Now, yes, does it need polish? Definitely. But it was also the first game, so I can forgive that. Because it was the first game that really tried something like this in an open world. So, you know what? I'm willing to forgive AC1 for that. AC1 felt really grounded compared to the rest of the franchise. It was. Like, okay, that's the one more thing that I have a rather controversial take about that. So I've seen, like, in fact, I have also shared a bit because it was a good joke. So a lot of people saying that, oh, there are dragons now and all that stuff. So I think Valhalla already established that that's not an actual dragon because they are just hallucinating based on Isu memories. So actually that part is fine with me because that's Isu lore. Now, if you don't like that aspect of the game, that's fine. But I personally do like the Isu lore, so it's fine with me. I would have much rather had them presented as Isu, not as the whole drugged out Eivor thing that they did. I would have much preferred it to be the actual Isu. Suddenly change the world of AC. It does though. Like, okay, not in terms of what it was doing before, but the implications that it has right now in terms of what the readers are looking at. It can change a lot. Like, they are doing this whole memory thing now, so I don't know where the storyline is going anymore. But just imagine the possibilities. You could have an actual RPG now. You can have an actual Assassin's Creed RPG now. Because it could be the reader looking at different scenarios. So you could have like a proper percentage. So like in your world, you are about 97% synced with the actual memories of your ancestors. And these are some of the branches that are going on. Like if you have played that game, I can't remember the name. So it has robots in it. It's not a game. It's more of like an interactive cutscene thing. So come on, I can't remember it. Anyway, the point is, so it shows you all the branches that were available. That would be really cool. So you can go back into a memory, you can play through a different branch, and you can get all of those endings. Detroit Become Human. Yes, that's the one. So you can get through all of that. That would just add to more lore, and you can just be the reader looking at those branches. That could be really cool in my opinion. I don't know where Infinity is going. So with them actually accessing memory strands, that's definitely not the reader then, I guess. But they can do something with it. They won't, but they can. All right. Hey man, thanks for joining in. It was fun. Actually, I probably will leave after a certain point as well. I've been streaming for an hour now. Alright, this handbrake is surprisingly tight. The handbrake turning thing actually might not be so bad. So I need to check it. Alright, you know what? This will be one of my tests. Which is better? Which driving style is better in this? I guess driving styles could suit some cars more than others. We load wrong. Oh, stream is lagging. Oh, it's better now. Why is he in every race? Like that guy is in every race. Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally got it down. Perfect launch.
I'm not worried. I've seen you drive. Oh, this just got interesting. Ah, did you do that on purpose?
Oh, you do have moves. Careful, I hit that hard. Oh, it's on.
Oh, good thing I didn't try to take a shortcut there, because that wouldn't have been a shortcut. That would have just been a wrong route. So yeah, it is still losing a little bit of grip. So I don't know how it will be in a full grip car. So that's something I need to check. So far so good, man. Oh, like they were flying there.
Patrol, we're joining the pursuit.
Actually slower on the dirt as well. That's a good touch. That's a good touch. I think they have done something with the physics engine. They've definitely made it better.
And I'm nuclear.
Oh, I took one out.
All units, patrol is on the scene. We'll have this wrapped up soon.
All right, let's try drafting him.
Dispatch, we have ourselves a flying car here.
All right, okay, another nitpick. The cops are really bad. Like, not in terms of the intensity. The cop chatter is pretty bad. Like, what the hell was that? Like, oh, we have a flying car.
Oh, I can already feel them stacks in my head.
Like, what policeman talks like that? And also, I am going to come in second here. That sucks. I had so many chances to overtake him. I just didn't do it. Screw it. Alright, so I am a little bit tired. I'll be honest. Like, I was hoping this would come out in the night when I'm actually not tired. But I am tired. Damn it. I could have done a lot better there. I didn't, but I could have. Cop chase resuming. Why is he right there? Like, he wasn't close to me. Okay, this doesn't feel natural at all. Like, I don't know why they felt like they need to do this.
Patrol here and ready to help. This perp's gonna get away from us, folks. Street racers up and re-engaging with that
Oh, I thought there was a route there. Okay, my bad. I thought there was a jump or something.
They hit us. Nothing we can't handle. Perp failed. I see the suspect and I'm going after him again.
Okay, I got my vehicle repaired. That's a little bit. Grip turn. So it even says if you have grip on the road. Right.
All units, visual lost.
That perp just vanished somewhere on Rose Hill Drive.
Pursuit halted. We're not getting them.
So you can switch off the car as well. Alright, return to a safe house. I see one right there. So that's good. Yes, thank you. Okay. I guess time for first impressions, huh? So I'm just gonna quit the game right now because I keep losing time. I only have 10 hours for 3 days. So
Yo, check out that tuning kit. That's the look I'd be going for, no doubt.
I can get this one.
Rydell, where'd that come from?
The tuning kit? I ordered it for a customer, but they never picked it up, so it's just gathering dust.
It's up for grabs?
Yeah, it cost.
Thanks, boss. This'll make the car look dope for the race on Saturday. Hey, you know we got that big money race coming up? We better make sure our ride is looking the part.
So I guess we need to buy that.
Tell me when you're ready to head out. I'm not spending all night here again.
Yo, you both on hand here tonight?
Nah, I was just saying we're going out.
Oh, okay. You just be careful out there, all right? We got more cars coming in early, too.
Will do, boss. Damn, dude only cares about his business. I hear there's some sick race routes planned tonight. Let's tear the lake up.
All right. Leave game. I'm gonna quit. All right, I think this is a better thing to do. Or no, this is a good thing. I don't need my entire face on the screen. So, what do I think about it? Well, it's a Need for Speed game, so I am going to be biased. So please try to look past that fact. But I have to say, I'm liking it so far. The story is cringy. It's always like, what Need for Speed game doesn't have a cheesy story? Like, if it doesn't have a cheesy story, it just won't be that Need for Speed game. So I'm fine with the cheese. I'm not lactose intolerant, so but that's fine from my end. There are a few problems. So the garage system, not a big fan. Then there was the, what did I just complain about? Yeah, the cop chatter seems very cringy. Like, okay, the cop chatter was a big part. Like, I grew up playing Most Wanted, and that pretty much has like intent. Like, they were announcing roadblocks, and they were just, it kind of hyped you up, and they actually sounded like what actual police would sound. Okay, they didn't sound exactly like how police would sound, but still, you get the point. Like, it felt real, even if it wasn't real. This one, it feels fake. It feels like just random teenagers are doing a police call for some reason. And I don't know, like, I get the aesthetic, I get the target audience for this isn't me, it's not my age group. I get that. I'm not complaining about it. It's just, it feels a little bit weird. Other than that, any legitimate issues? Well, no, not really. The menus seem fine to me. Like, could I have had better menus there? Yes. But what's there is fine, really. Don't need to change it that much. The graphics, look, after playing Forza Horizon 5, I am going to compare everything to it. Now, yes, this is a cross-gen game. This was delayed by basically 2 years because, you know, EA, in their infinite wisdom, thought, yeah, let's have Criterion help develop the Battlefield game. The Battlefield game sucked, and that's why NFS was delayed. But, well, at least it works now. Out the gate, I'm not having any problems, and I'm honestly fine with that. It's fine that there was a delay, but you also have to consider this was pretty much supposed to be a pre-pandemic thing. So they probably didn't get much development time, and after the whole reshuffle after Heat, okay, they didn't improve the graphics all that much. They didn't work on that. What they did work on was the car physics, and so far for me, like, especially after I saw that diagram with the 3 ways you can take a corner, like, it's very basic. Everyone knows this. If you have ever driven a car in a racing game, in real life, anything, it would be very obvious to you the ways you can take a particular corner. Like, usually you won't drift in a corner, nor would you pull a handbrake in a corner while you're driving an actual car in an actual street. Or actually, you shouldn't do that. There are people who do that, but they're morons, and you definitely should not do that. Do not follow their example. And also, that's not my point. So what I'm trying to say is, they seem to have worked on the car physics, and so far it looks like they have done a good job here, because even in NFS Heat I had a lot of clipping issues. So far I've driven for like an hour and a half. I've had no clipping issues whatsoever. The grip driving actually feels good and feels competitive. The car still loses grip, so it's not just that if you have a grip car and you have that car that can go all the way, that doesn't mean that the rear end won't slide out if you push it to its extreme. If the car is oversteering, yes, the rear end would still slide out. Like even F1 cars have that problem. So like if you look at some of the races this year, I think it was the race in Barcelona where Carlos Sainz first, he was going through that corner, there was a gust of wind and the car just turned on him. Like it just started spinning. And same thing happened to Max Verstappen as well. So that's something that does happen to cars. Like your back end can slide, and that's fine. If you are just pushing your car, the back end is sliding a little bit. Like it's not getting enough grip there. That's fine. And that's still happening here. Now it says drift at 20%. So maybe that's the case. Maybe in a grip car, it won't slide at all. And it would just be either you take the apex or you do the whole handbrake turning thing. So honestly, there's a lot to unpack here, and I might even be getting some of these things wrong. Like this is a very early impression. Like I've barely played the game, like 1.5 hours. So it's fine. It's what I feel right now. So maybe things will change. But the one thing I really hope EA does this time, and please, for the love of everything, Electronic Arts, do not kill this game. Like, okay, it might not sell as much. It may not meet your extraordinary requirements to keep supporting a game, but please support this game. Because if NFS Heat was supported, it would have been one of the best arcade races in the past decade. But it wasn't supported. It had issues that desperately needed fixing. Now maybe this game will fix those issues and it will be better than Heat. It certainly looks to be better than Heat. And it has its own unique things. Like, I thought it would bother me a lot, but it honestly doesn't all that much. It's fine. Like, I'm not a huge fan, and on it, I disabled it. I found a way to do it. There's just one customization option. You put that on, and it's just the basic one. So that's fine. I like that. With the white Countach, it actually looks good. So all of that is great. I just wish a little bit that, you know, we could have a more cleaner aesthetic and we could have had that photorealistic thing, but it's fine. They're going for this one. We'll see how this works out. So far, good game. Only time will tell if it's an exceptional game. And as for any open world racing game, it has to go up, at least in my mind, it has to go up against Forza Horizon 5. And so far, I don't know. I have this sinking feeling that it's not going to beat it. Like, it's definitely not beating it in the graphics department. Like, Forza Horizon 5 runs circles around this in terms of graphics. I'm sorry. It just does. Anyway, that's all from me today. I thought I would do a more talking stream today, but then I remembered, of course, NFS comes out today, so I did that. So yeah, I'll do this, and I think I'm a little bit tired, so I might go to sleep, or I might actually start recording a video. So the benchmarking video. So stay tuned for that. The benchmarking video will be up at some point on my channel. So stay tuned for all of that, and I will leave you guys in peace.